see here, PCTV, and guess who I'm with? Steve Flanders of Brothers Trucks. And my God, what number show is this again?
23.
Wow.
23 years with a COVID break.
With a COVID break.
Yep, COVID
now,
break.
how many did you sell out right away, or how fast did the show sell out?
We did. So the show sold out in like 14 minutes.
Wow.
But technically, it actually never sold out because we have the Orange County Fire Department we have to deal with constantly. So Orange County Fire says, oh, you have 500 spots, and boom, they sell out because 500 people want to be here.
Right.
And then they say, oh, we'll give you some more spots, and we kind of negotiate as time goes on. And at the end of the day, you never technically ever sell out. You're just selling spots, but it gets tighter and tighter, and the OCFD says, like, yeah, at some point they might cut us off, but at this point they have never cut us off. This is the biggest show we've ever had.
I think I was, what, 116 or something like that? So was it numerical? And on the
You were number 116?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, it's numerical. It starts with number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you were number 1, you were
one.
super early.
Well, we saw number 1.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we saw number 1.
yeah.
He's over there somewhere. So we're like,
You're early.
I wondered, yeah. So that
So
was
I think we're at 6, maybe 680 something. Yeah.
Lindsay with I'm sorry, she's the
Jimmy.
blue collar Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue collar Barbie. She was 688. So you guys.
Okay. She may be the highest number. I don't know. I thought we were at 712, but we have some admin side tickets that sell at a different number.
Right.
So
right.
yeah.
So anything here that you really stood out for you this year? Have you picked a winner yet? Or
so it's funny because every year I get the responsibility of choosing the Brothers Choice.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So Brothers Choice to me is not like a fancy truck. It's very often just whatever it is I would want to put the keys in. So there's, let's call it 700 trucks here, right?
Right.
And I want to, whatever out of 700 trucks, what I want to throw the keys in and drive it home that night, that is the Brothers Choice, right?
That's a good way to look at it.
Well, that's always been how it was. So,
Yeah.
the winner of the show is typically the nicest truck here, and that gets voted on by the people. But the Brothers' Choice specifically gets voted on by me or my brother or the two of us.
Right.
Anyway, but I'm more of a car guy, so I always hey.
I know
Jim,
you said he's more the admin
Jim,
guy.
you may be watching this, but hey, guess what? I'm always the guy that picks the Brothers' Choice. So anyway, so I have my eye on a couple. There's a very nice Suburban over this direction. There's some crazy turbocharged thing also over that way. There's a diesel powered square body back here. I've got my eyes on a few things. I'm not going to give it away yet, but I've chosen.
Did you happen to see that patinaed out Co that's here?
No.
It's all the way on the other side. It's crazy.
I'm a
What
big
year
fan of
is it?
COEs.
It's a 50. It belongs to this gentleman right here.
So I'll tell you something. Many years ago, when we were off of Prado Road back in the late '90s, early 2000s, a customer gave us a COE.
Really?
He dropped it off. It was a 54 COE, and he dropped it in the parking lot and said, "Hey, I can't use this anymore. If you guys can, I'll leave it with you." And so he gave us a COE, and it had 2 sticks. Does yours have 2 sticks?
No, mine's on an 80 chassis.
All right, so this one had a dual range rear end, and then it had your standard stick. And we were given that, yeah. And he left in the parking lot, and over about a year, it still sat there. And I drove that thing around the lot a few times, but it was hard to figure out.
Yeah.
And then a customer walked in one day and he goes, "Hey, does it have a dual range rear end?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you guys know how to drive that?" And I said, "Not really. I'd love to have you show me." So he says, I'll show you right now. So we got in that thing and he showed me how to shift. How to
That's
standard
so
4-speed
cool.
transmission, but then
Right.
in between, you're kind of like managing this dual range rear end. And so it's technically you have an 8-speed,
Right.
but it's not just 4 speeds like this and then shift here and then 4 more speeds. It's 1 and then this and then 2 and then this back to here. It was very interesting, but I had a
And you learned how to
COE.
do it.
And then here's what's really funny. Like a year and a half later, he showed up and he said, "Hey, you have done nothing with the COE I gave you. I'm taking it back." And he took it back from us.
No way.
Yes,
That's
son of a
what
bitch.
a great story.
I wanted that thing, and I've regretted not putting it in the warehouse or something ever since, because It's because COEs are awesome. You know. I mean, I'm looking at this guy, which yeah. He's behind the camera.
Well, because he owns it, so that's what he's my buddy. So we got to do that.
Right.
But that's
COEs
totally cool.
are super cool, and I've always wished I had kept that one COE.
Well, I just thought I'd point it out since you hadn't. I didn't know if you'd seen it or yet or not.
I have not, but I'll go over and check it out because I'm a big fan, and I am still looking for a brother's choice.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we brought a couple trucks here. We got Robert Maldonado with us, and
Very cool.
I got to say hi to Carrie.
Oh, good.
So
good.
she's
my
she's
beautiful
running around.
wife.
Oh yeah, she's a wonderful lady.
Yeah.
Always very nice. And she's like, oh my God, what's going on? So it was good to see her.
That's cool.
So thanks for taking the time, man. I know.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you guys
time.
coming out and helping us expand the marketing of the show and expand the width of whoever can see it.
The show was so well received last year on the channel.
Oh,
it was amazing. Thousands and thousands and thousands of views. It was just amazing.
It blows my mind the quality of the trucks that come here and the people that come. And if you did pan right now, I mean, there's hundreds of people around. We're in the middle of the food court.
This is what's great. I mean, look.
And so it's really humbling for me. It's very humbling to have built this, and honestly, just thanks to everybody. Thanks to you for coming out and covering it.
I got to tell you, it's our favorite show. I mean, there's probably our two top shows of the year, and I'll be quite honest with you, it's you and Christian Fair Show. And those are really our two.
Very cool.
Those are our two shows. The two shows that we look forward to the most. But for me, being a total truck freak, this is my #1 show.
All right.
So
good.
that's
Glad
why
you're
I love to be able to take the time to talk to you. Thanks, bro.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna go look at the COE.
Thanks for being on PCTV. All right.
What? You couldn't find something better for $4,000?
That's a damn good truck, dude.
That's a hell of a funnel kick.
You see how straight that thing is?
Man.
It's got more rust than a tetanus shot.
Dude, that truck is so goddamn straight.
It is straight, but
It's super
but when
straight.
it makes up for in straightness, it makes up for in rust.
Yeah, but we're gonna leave it. It don't matter. We're not gonna paint
Oh,
it.
we're just gonna leave most of the rust is good because I don't want.
We're only gonna change the roof. We're gonna fix the roof.
You got the roof.
Yeah, that
I
way.
got cut out the roof yesterday.
There you go.
Yeah, I went to a guy.
There you go.
He cut the roof off. I got a roof yesterday.
We're gonna do
We're
the
gonna
door
change
to
the
the
roof.
vendors. Good.
Everything that's white is going to get redone. Everything that's green, we're going to redo the bumpers, redo the grill, redo the roof, redo the interior. That's it. That's it. Everything else is going to stay the same. We're going to shorten it, lower it, LS swap it. Done. I talked to Jay this morning. He's like, "Oh, I can't wait to get behind that." They're in.
What are you guys building?
Is he here somewhere?
This green truck over here. So go right around that kettle horn guy. There's a tealish kind of truck.
Right.
Super rusty. We're building that.
Nice. And the rest of your crew right here? Guys?
Dave.
Hey, you know you for the videos?
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
This guy's a rock star in so many ways other than just being on our YouTube channel. This guy knows everything.
Well, that's cool, man. We watch your videos. I'm Patrick with PCTV. Just did a little interview with Steve. So, hey there. Nice meeting you, man. PCTV back, and we just had a great interview with Mr. Steve Flanders of Brothers Trucks. And he just bought this truck today. And this is going to be their next big project. So I guess he's going to leave the rust. And this is the chop, drop, and LS swap per Steve Flanders. And yeah, this is the truck. So here's the project plan. Short bed conversion, 4.6 lowering, new wiring. That looks more like a body drop to me. But okay, new wheels, modest sheet metal repairs. I like that, modest. Big rear window conversion. Aha, look at that, Robert.
Short bed conversion.
Yep, short bed conversion, bedwood install, LS swap, L460 or 4L80 swap. Weather seals, fresh interior, gas tank, relocate, and of course a Bluetooth stereo install. So here we go. This is what $4,000 buys you. And there you go. It's a pile. Oh, look at that. You got a donor roof. Yeah. So this is what you get for $4,000. Oh, nice big old face step bumper on it. That's a bumper you could kill yourself with. And there you go. This is the next big project for Brothers. And we got it live, or as close to live as you can get, from Mr. Steve Flanders, the owner of Brothers Truck Parts in Corona, California. All right, guys, PCTV, moving on.